Good morning everyone. Our today's topic is soil erosion. It's a lengthy topic, so we have divided it in two parts. In the part 1, we will going to learn about what is soil erosion, type of soil erosion. Basically soil erosion is of two kinds. One is water erosion, another is wind erosion. But in this part we will going to learn only about water erosion and its type, like raindrop erosion, sheet erosion, rail erosion, slip erosion or landslide, stream channel erosion and seashore erosion. Let's move forward and cover them one by one. Let's start with soil erosion. What the soil erosion is? Soil erosion is the displacement of upper layer of soil. It is a form of soil degradation. It can be caused by following agent like water, wind, moving ice also cause certain amount of erosion, waves of sea. And if we correlate soil erosion with our agricultural sites, we'll come to know about that soil erosion has a very bad effect on our fields. By like soil erosion itself says that it is a displacement of or removal of upper layer of the soil of our field. It means that the upper layer only contain most of the organic matter, means it is the most fertile layer of our field, and when it get eroded, displaced or removed from our field, then the growth of plant will be affected and the productivity of our field will also be reduced. Thus we can say that soil erosion has very bad impact on our lives, and it's universally recognized that it is a serious threat to man well-being. Water erosion. The beaten force of rain detached puddles and splashes the soil. The runoff water carries such soil away. The surface layer of productive soil is thus lost. This kind of action caused by water could be considered as water erosion or erosion which is caused by water. We can say that when the rain comes, it detached some amount of soil from the field, and after the soil being saturated, the detached particle get carried away by the runoff of water. This kind of action, these soil particle which get carried away by the water could be considered under the water erosion, and this kind of erosion is caused by water, so we'll consider it as water erosion. Raindrop erosion. Raindrop erosion is soil splash resulting from the impact of water drops directly on soil particles or thin water surface. It means that when the first rain comes or when the soil is dried and the rain comes, the upper layer of soil, the soil particle which are on the upper surface of soil, get detached by the beaten force of water, these kind of, and get separated from the field. This kind of erosion could be considered under raindrop erosion. Let's come to sheet erosion. Sheet erosion is extensively over vast area of usual gentle slopes. Here thin uniform layer of soil are removed from the entire area every time a rain of eroding intensity fall. As it skims the cream of soil fertility, it is much more dangerous. Here in sheet erosion, it's trying to tell us that in the sheet erosion, the high intensity of raindrop fall which led to detachment of soil particles from the surface, and in sheet erosion the upper layer of soil get detached from our field, and it is a most fertile layer of land. Thus it is a very dangerous kind of erosion. We can say that it is an upgraded form of raindrop erosion. Rail erosion. Rail erosion is removal of soil by water from small but well-defined channels or streamlets when there is a concentration of overland flow. Conventionally, rail erosion occurs when these channels have become sufficiently large and stable to be readily seen. As we can see in our image, it is cased due to continuous flow of water, and due to cutting property of water, the water cuts our soil, and by cutting the soil, these rills are formed in a soil which case erosion. Thus it got its name rill erosion. Gully erosion. As the volume of concentrated runoff grows and retain more velocity on slope, it cuts deeper trenches and rills grow wider, deeper and longer into gullies. These gullies are also formed by waterfall erosion. In this kind of erosion formed due to continuous flow of water of high velocity, the speed of running water will also be high. Thus it cut deep trenches, means it dig deeper, means it carry more amount of soil, thus it create a large gullies, so it caused gully erosion. Slip erosion or landslide. This kind of erosion is result of instability created in large masses of soil by saturation and pressure of moisture. As we can see in our image, this kind of erosion are caused due to gravitational force also. As we can see in our image, the soil get perfectly moistured and wet. Thus the upper layer and lower layer of soil has difference between their moisture level, so the moistured soil gets separated, and landslides occurs. So these kinds of erosion are known as slip erosion or landslide. Stream channel erosion. Stream bank erosion consists of soil removal from streams, banks, or soil movement in the channel. As it clear by its name only, when a soil is cut on the bank of our channel and through its flow of its stream, it could be considered under stream channel erosion. And the water cuts the soil in large amounts, so it's a dangerous form of soil erosion. Seashore erosion. This type of erosion is caused by the striking action of strong waves which combines with the eroding effect of both wind and water. Such erosion is common along sea or lake shore. Sea or lake shore means at the corner or edge of that sea or lake, and this kind of erosion is caused by the striking action of waves which occurs in that sea, so it could considered. And this erosion is only cased nearby the sea, so it could considered as seashore erosion. Our this topic is finished, and in the next part of soil erosion we will cover wind erosion and its type. Thank you.